We return live to Caracas as Cuban President arrived at the venue for the ALBA-TCP Summit, and he's being welcomed right now, as we are seeing on the images on our screen. President Nicolás Maduro is officially welcoming President of Cuba Miguel Diaz-Canel here at this venue where the 24th Summit of ALBA-TCP Heads of States Agreement is about to take place in a few minutes. We will have a first meeting closed doors among the Heads of States Agreement here, are present here in this venue, and thereon, so roughly in like an hour and a half, we'll have the live statements of all the member states here during this 24th Summit that is marking an important milestone of 20th year anniversary of the Bolivarian Alliance for the Peoples of our America's Peoples Trade Treaty. An important milestone because it has been 20 years of hard work among all its member nations from the very beginning, the founding nations of Venezuela and Cuba, and later on the others that have joined this important alliance for the development and prosperity of the region of Latin America and the Caribbean to ensure equitable development of the people. We were seeing live the images of President Miguel Diaz-Canel as he's arrived at the venue where the ALBA-TCP Summit is about to begin, first in closed doors, and then we'll have the open statements of the member states and two special guests, Haiti and Palestine, which also have a representation here today in this meeting. We will have all this information, of course. We'll have it live here for our audience present. We will have all these statements of the different states, heads of states and government. So as we were saying, this summit is in a special moment. It marks the 20th anniversary of the Bolivarian Alliance, and there are going to be many topics on the agenda: the current geopolitical scenario that is being experienced, the unilateral sanctions that have been imposed around the world, especially mainly in member states as Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Cuba, the condemnation of the blockade, the situation of the security crisis in Haiti, and of course the current genocide that is taking place in Palestine, being carried out by the government of Benjamin Netanyahu, of the Israeli occupation forces that have launched an onslaught on Gaza for over 12 months now, since last year in October. All these elements are going to be on the table for discussion among the member states, and we will have them here as well. We'll have all these statements for you live as they continue to analyze and they continue to make proposals and see how they can move forward. All this is going to be enshrined in the declarations that are going to be signed later after the summit ends, and the statements are going to be read. There are going to be different statements. There's going to be a statement of the ALBA-TCP, of course, of the 21st Summit, but there's also going to be a statement in regards to the 200th anniversary of the Battle of Ayacucho, this battle that was recently celebrated 200th anniversary, which marked the end of Spanish colonialism in Latin America after the defeat of the Spanish Empire, the then the biggest army back in the days, in those times, that were defeated in Peru, and with it marked the end of the Spanish imperialism in our region. Also, there's going to be a declaration in regards to the situation of Palestine, the blight that the Palestinian people is suffering at the hands of the Israeli regime and their genocidal operations that are being carried out in Gaza, that today, as we continue to speak, attacks continue to be carried out against the civilian population of Gaza, where thousands and thousands of people have died and hundreds of thousands have been wounded so far, most of them women and children, has been reported by official UN health authorities on this toll. So all these topics are going to be on the table. They are going to continue working to see what they can move forward, and the proposals to face all the economic crises that are being faced today by the nations of the region, and how to circumvent of the unilateral sanctions that have been imposed on the economies of Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua, and the impact it has for the development of the people of the region, which is one of the key aspects of ALBA-TCP, and is to bring development through joint cooperation of the people of its member states to have an equitable distribution of the resources to be able to move forward. And on this topic, one of the other achievements that have been done by ALBA-TCP in order to move forward with their goals of sustainable development, taking equality and joint cooperation and true cooperation among these people, it was the creation of the ALBA Bank, El Banco de ALBA, with the idea of creating a unique currency called the sucre in order to be able to continue working and to fund projects, development projects in the region to enhance the development and the economic development of the nation. We were previously talking of different achievements of the ALBA-TCP so far, and we were discussing how the micro operation idea that was born from Fidel Castro, an idea to bring eye surgeries to the peoples in the corners of the region, and something that's been implemented then in the rest of the world as well, for low income families, low income households to have eye surgeries, and over 5 million people to date have recovered their sight. There's also the end of illiteracy through different programs like the Yes We Can program method that was established in Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Bolivia, eliminating the situation of illiteracy in these countries. And we continue talking about everything that we are waiting for the beginning. As we were saying, the heads of states which have gathered here today, they will first have a closed door meeting, and they will be discussing, arguing about what is happening in the current situation in the region. After this, we will continue to. They will have a photo op. They will walk through an exposition of framing the 20 achievements of the 20th anniversary, and then they will have the open meeting where all the heads of states and representatives that have gathered here will address the floor, and they will express everything that has been done so far. Now, and all the heads of states that have been here, as we were saying, are going to be explained. We were seeing all the arrival of the different heads of states that have arrived, and President of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, had welcomed them, and everything is set for this paramount 24th ALBA-TCP heads of states and government to begin. All the main actors are there present at the venue, and now we will have to wait the moment where the statements is about to begin. While we continue waiting for the signal, the heads of states are going to have their closed door meeting, and hopefully it will last for over an hour and a half, this closed door meeting. After this, we can expect them to come out and do the tour that we were talking, and then they will sit at the plenary. Well, each of the representatives of the heads of states and government that are here are going to address the situation. Remember that now the ALBA-TCP is celebrating the 20th anniversary, and this is key moment for the alliance, and they're going to see the paramount steps that needs to be taken moving forward in the coming years. Stay tuned with telesUR English. We'll have much more in upcoming news briefs.